Hello class, my name is Thompson. I'm a trainer at Rubavu Technical College TVET, and today we are going to complete the second part of our module, which is called radio receiver repair. And today as topic, we are going to see how to repair a radio receiver amplifier. At the end of this session, each learner will be able to test the amplifier circuit, to replace defected component, and to conduct after repair testing. As we are learning together, I hope you are taking some note and do practical exercise with me. Take any radio receiver amplifier and do a practical exercise with me. Firstly, you may ask yourself, what is a radio receiver amplifier? It's an electronic amplifier that amplifies low power electronic audio signal and increase the gain of them to be understandable well. As you can see, this is an audio amplifier circuit. As you can see, this one is the heat sink is used to absorb the heat of the IC attached on it. And this main capacitor, it's used to remove or to filtrate any unwanted signal which can occur in this circuit. And also there's an IC amplifier, which is an integrated circuit embedded to the circuit of our audio amplifier. And also there's some resistor which are used to resist the electrical current which flow through this circuit. As you can see, this one is the power supply socket which has between 12 and 18 voltage. This one is outlet terminals. This one is an inlet terminals which use it to bring the input in this wall audio amplifier. Firstly, we are going to see together the general fault that occur in the radio receiver amplifier and how to diagnose them. There is when there is no input voltage, when the power supply is connected well, but when you check to the radio amplifier circuit and there is no input voltage. That's the main fault which occur in the radio receiver amplifier. Secondly, when the IC or integrated circuit amplifier is blown up. When it's blown up is when the audio amplifier is not responding. Suppose when you're measuring each pin of our IC, which is embedded to the radio receiver amplifier circuit, when it's blown up, what you have to do is one of the general faults which occur in radio receiver amplifier circuit. Thirdly, when there is a blown up of a capacitor, one of those capacitors which are made the circuit of a radio receiver amplifier, when you test by the use of a digital multimeter and you find out that it's blown up, that is one of the general faults of a radio receiver amplifier. And the last one is when the resistors are blown up. As you can see at our printed circuit board of a radio receiver amplifier, when one of those resistors are blown up, is one of the general faults of radio receiver amplifier. What you have to remind yourself when you find out that there is one of the component of a radio receiver amplifier which is blown up, you have to remind yourself about soldering and desoldering different components of radio receiver amplifier. As you can see at your own screen, you do it slowly. While you already find out that one of those components is blown up, you have to do also what is called replacement of defected component according to the types. For example, when this resistor is blown up, you have to check the specification of this resistor and replace it according to the types. After that, you have to do what is called conduct after repair testing. It means you do what is called IC pin identification. You identify all IC amplifier pin of this radio receiver circuit. Secondly, you do a voltage measurement at different pin of an IC amplifier in order to see if it's working properly. And also you do a voltage measurement at different stage of radio receiver amplifier circuit. And finally, to make sure if the audio amplifier circuit is working properly, you test the speaker inlet to check if the speaker inlet supply the speaker well in order to work properly. Thank you for your attention. In our next session, we will see how to repair a radio receiver tuner. I hope you already take some note and you did a practical exercise with me as we were running together. together. See you next time. Enjoy.